that looks nice at night. So I just put the camera on it, and I went inside and I watched TV for like 20 minutes. And it was getting really dark, but I came out and people had been. I think like 70 people had been there, and I got one subscriber from that fucking lamp. Could you imagine?
I can imagine anything nowadays. Jesus Christ, from a lamp.
Yeah, if they're just dying to look at something. That's it.
Oh, okay, good to know. I can't wait
Well,
till Christmas time.
yeah, oh yeah. If you like a Christmas, people put up just their Christmas tree. They just stream their Christmas tree. You know, a fireplace is normal.
The Yule log.
Yeah, a burning log. Anybody will watch a burning log. Um, I'm assuming that I'm going to have a good view from my clubhouse when it snows in the
You know
winter.
what? Do you have a fireplace in there or no?
No, it's going to be heated, but the window, it's just a nice scene back there where
Mm-hmm.
in the yard when it piles up with snow. So
Interesting.
I mistakenly deleted yesterday's broadcast show, whatever you want to call it. I was fucking right. You know how when you're screwing around with something and it just disappears, you
Mm-hmm.
can't undo deletes on YouTube. So yesterday's morning thing on. I'm hoping we're gonna keep the one watch hour we got from it.
Yeah, right.
Did you get in?
Uh,
You get into the?
yeah, no problem.
All right. So as you become more savvy and want to do things, I'll unlock more stuff so
Oh,
that you can.
more stuff for me, so I
Yeah.
can do what?
Well, so you'll have full control. You'll be able to post if you want during the day. You can just post on that account.
No,
Well, I didn't think you'd want to, so that's
no,
why.
exactly. Of course not. Too much. Now, okay.
But nothing.
You're
I'm just
gonna
looking.
say something. I was
No,
just looking.
I'm looking at the time. I'm looking at. It's supposed to be raining out here, and it's not. I came out anyway. We haven't had rain. We're in a severe drought. We haven't had rain in probably over a month. Can't burn. Everybody around here burns.
Burns are garbage, right?
No, we burn fields. We burn pile. You know, I got a couple of piles of trees that
Oh,
are
nice.
that we just burn. You know, when the time is right, the time of year, they put out a warning not to burn. If you threw a cigarette into my grass right now, it would catch. The fields would catch everything. So, um,
That is not good.
hey, and where your farm is in Pennsylvania, do they do crops?
Yeah.
Do you have fire hydrants out in the middle of nowhere?
No.
What up, slop dogs? All right, we got a new nickname. Good morning, JD. So around here, field fires are so common that you'll be driving for miles, and then there'll be a fire extinguisher in the middle of a field. Throw my cigs right into dry brown weeds. Good job. Well, you keep the fire department in business, GD.
That's how come they have the ponds over there by the. They pump out the water from the pond if
Right,
they have something. Yeah.
right. We actually, had never seen it before. We had that barn burned down in Sherman quite a while ago, and when I showed up there towards the end, they had a gigantic temporary swimming pool that they filled up with water from a hydrant, and then they sucked it out of there. This
Huh.
thing was like a kid's swim pool. It was like material that they unfolded, like came in a big giant thing. They unfolded it, and it turned into a giant receptacle for water that they filled with the hydrants, and then took it out of there so that they can keep up. A lot of time they'll use control fires to put other fires. Yeah, we use control fires around here for weed control and soil remediation. Every year, I watch around when I see the farmers doing it and I see the smoke. I know it's the day and time. The wind is just right, and then the whole countryside is like they do the highway exits here and everything because we don't have. There's not like decorative landscape and shit at the highways around here. It's just grass everywhere. So you'll just drive around, you just see acres and acres of just burnt grass. That's how the highway department does it instead of mowing.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Good
they
old
get.
the good old boys.
Well, there's nothing. I could not suck up a swimming pool. I don't think. Kind of embarrassing. I did this girl and she had a seizure while doing her. Just started flopping around. Well, that's interesting, Lloyd.
Floppy tuna.
Yeah, you sound like every young man. How old are you? You can share your stories here. Hey, Petrie, you still didn't tell me how to say it. Is it Peter Petrie? I don't want to say it wrong. I'm going to keep saying Peter. 21. Good morning. One of your,
21.
that's funny. That's what my wife had dentistry, and that's what they used to put her to sleep.
Fentanyl?
Yeah, very, very tiny, tiny. It's measured in fucking nanograms.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, people are doing it like Coke and everything else when they get their hands on it. It's like it has to be done on a molecular level. It's that sensitive. You need any more stir out of a can. Playbacker. Well, that's not that bad. I like cold. I like cold Chef Boyardee. Believe it or
So
not,
do I. The raviolis on
cold.
point. Oh my God.
Yeah, fucking cold, man. And other shit. Well, Jim, no, you can verify for this.
Oh please, don't say it in the
Who eats
morning.
cold
No.
mayonnaise?
Oh come on, bro. Go ahead. I should leave
So
because I'm gonna throw up. I didn't have breakfast yet. Go
only
ahead.
people Romeo. Okay, Romeo, it is. Um, you know what I like? I like a little double cocktail, and you're gonna laugh. I like a teaspoon of peanut butter first, and then a teaspoon of mayonnaise to chase it.
Tell 'em about the empty jar.
I know. Well,
It's
the
already my stomach's already turning. It's okay, but go ahead.
Jim is my witness. I take
Oh
empty.
God, I think I threw up when I seen it.
You take an empty. If you are a mayo lover, you take an empty mayo jar that's at the end that you can't scrape anything else out of. You fill it with some whole milk, shake it, and you will have a mayonnaise shake.
Ah,
It's
God, that's disgusting. I'm sick now, to tell you the truth.
23 years old, man. GD.
To be
Well,
23.
we have we talked about this yesterday. We have several friends we've lost to drugs. Even
Yeah, unfortunately.
25 playback era. Yeah, you guys are young, so don't get it wrong. I'm the boomer. Jim looks like the boomer, but he's not.
I'm an
You're
Xer.
you're still X. Yeah,
I'm X, right? What are you, changed? Born in 69.
yeah. We did we know anybody that died while we were in high school? It was all later.
No, I knew a couple people who died in high school
Yeah,
when I
I
was
never looked.
there, yeah.
All later on, our mothers were worried about us hanging around with the wrong group. Well, for a reason.
We
And
did. We were the wrong group.
we were the wrong group, right?
Yeah.
But it's how many of our friends got sucked in and killed on just on even on crack. Pathan, somebody sending you. Who you sending the kiss to, Jim or me?
Not
Probably you,
me.
right on that forehead of yours for the morning.
What do you want from me, bro? I'm an old man. I get confused.
Don't you feel it
Feel,
today?
feel old, yeah.
Today I'm going out in the world to do cars, and I will need ibuprofen for my knees. That's where I'm at.
Oh, please. Bro, I didn't even sleep last night.
Gerson. I don't want to get anybody's name wrong. I'm going to call you Hans. Common sense isn't too common. Bummer to see buddies take a bad road. Yeah, I know. It's not common. And it doesn't matter what you say. You could show them a picture of themselves, and it doesn't matter. They don't see it.
Nope. Never. Never. Never.
South
For
Chicago.
sure.
Hey, playback. I'm in. I'm down near Springfield, Illinois. Hans. I'm going to call you Hans. I got to go
Hmm.
up to in 2 weeks. I have to go up to Joliet to do some stuff.
Why does Joliet sound? What's famous about Joliet?
That's the big house where Gotti was.
Oh, well, he was in friggin' what's Ozone Park forever over here.
Well, didn't Gotti go to Joliet?
I don't know if he went to Joliet. I didn't think he did. That's the prison. Okay, maybe.
Old men, give us some knowledge. I'm 49. Never took drugs. Well, you are not even weed. That's
Yeah,
good. Yeah, cigarettes.
49.
Yeah, that's a drug by itself.
Oh yeah,
We have one friend that he went missing. They found him in the river in the cold. Fish ate him up. Frank
yeah. December. It was I think 2 days before Christmas.
hanging out, smoking crack at a yacht club in the middle of the night. It was winter, right?
Yeah, it was before. It was in December.
He uh he had a heart attack, fell over the rail. Nobody knew where he was. He was laying right below everybody in the water for
Yep,
days.
and he floated up to the where you put the boats into the boat launch,
Yeah.
and Dutra found him.
Dutra found him.
Mm-hmm.
An undignified end to a wild.
Yep, to a wildlife.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Hey, Carol in England. We got somebody from England. What time is it there? This is our morning deal.
We're in the afternoon over there, I believe. You know, it has to be.
We are the two sucketeers. I like that. Maybe that'll be our new title.
I'll take it at this point. You think you can insult me? Who gives a shit?
We welcome insults. People have
Oh,
already.
I love it.
I'm insulted on a daily basis just by waking up. So do your best.
Oh yeah, please.
The two sucketeers. I kind of like that.
That's not bad. Apparently,
Finish. Find a trade. Yes, you should find a trade. Um, I'm a tradesman. I wish that I had gone to college. People who go to college wish that and I did go to college. But I'll tell you what, looking back, if I was going to do something again, it would be HVAC. I just paid to have my furnace worked on. These fucking guys get $300 an hour. I mean, it's three times any other trade is H. Absolutely ridiculous.
it's a joke, bro. College. I went to college. They just
Yeah,
teach you common sense, but you get a piece of paper at the end of it.
10:40 at night in Australia. You paying for your own house, GD? Good for you, man. That's young. You should have your own house. Just keep throwing the money at it. You'll get it
That's
back.
it. They never make more land, that's for sure.
Freight overnight. You drive?
Oh,
Driver? Jim's a driver.
was.
Jim will talk to all about truck driving.
Oh no, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Hurts.
Yeah, Lloyd, you're an HVAC guy. You do work hard. Shit, and plumbers. Yeah, of course. I get it. That's what I wish I did. If I could go back in time, I would. Plumbing, I'm not sure about. That's really. I mean, they get paid good, but that's a dirty fucking
Yeah,
job.
I want to be next to a toilet.
I don't. Well, I mean, like the guy when he comes and does stuff over here, like his ass is hanging out of my septic upside down. I don't understand how they
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
go in one day. You guys have hog farms around there? Any hog production?
We're in Portchester.
Yeah. Well, anywhere out in the country over there.
The closest hog farm we have to be a legit hog farm is in Lancaster.
Forklifts. He's a loader. I don't want to touch everyone's dookie. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm not into that either.
Well, that's
That,
that's what gloves are for. Hey, we got a good crowd on a Friday morning.
why not? And you'll probably jinx this. We'll go down to zero. Very good.
We're One Truth Media Company. Good morning. What's the one truth? You can elaborate. Anybody can use this to talk about their deal they have going on. If you want to plug businesses, it doesn't matter. We don't have anything better to talk about. I rolled
Absolutely not.
house painter. It's a long way to the top. But yep, Jesus. All right. Well,
Amen.
there you go. There's nothing wrong with trade work, but there's nothing wrong with college. Right, and it is work. I do desk work, and when you sit in front of stare at something for 8 hours, then you'll realize that it is work too. I come downstairs just as tired from my desk work as I do physical work, just in a different way.
Well, the whole thing comes down to, work is work, no matter whether it's manual or, when you're just sitting there with the supports of manual labor. Hell,
Two thousand
anything but sleeping is work.
2,000 piece truck. So that's 2,000 individual packages? It can't be 2,000 pallets. It has to be 2,000 on pieces. One Truth Media. I am from the Midwest, Springfield, Illinois area. Jim is sitting on the East Coast next to New York City.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. I had a contractor. I did general contracting. I built houses, but my main line of work was I was a commercial painting contractor. We did colleges, large spray work, stuff like that. That always paid the bills, and then the jobs come in for construction. It's very hard to find labor around here. I don't know about there. I live near St. Louis. I had to hire three people every night the night before just to get one to show up, and then I had to coax that guy to work the next day to show up. I don't know what it is. Everybody's got money for cigarettes and heroin in St. Louis, painters and contractors, but nobody needs money to work. I don't get it.
Oh, of course not.
People would call me. They'd be like, I don't feel like coming to work today. I'm like, you're a fucking drug addict. What do you mean you don't work?
You know,
Who's gonna pay for your shit today? What are you kidding me?
oh,
I,
God
I
forbid.
need a body here. I used to tell I used to get paid for people on the job for bodies. So I would put in a contract. Hey, I'm going to be here every day with five people. If you get one clown, you can give a guy a broom and say, look, just fucking stand around and sweep. That's all I need you to do. You just have to be here. sleeping on the broom like that up against the wall. It's like,
nodding out. Of course.
yeah, can't even sleeping. I don't understand how people sleep standing up on drugs or nothing.
We'll go to Philadelphia. You'll see it.
Sorbet order picker, not the same. Not anyone show up in time. Yeah. Who shows up on time? Nobody. GD. It's fucking nobody. Remember Izzo? We had a friend that who worked for me, of course. My brother and him. The worst mistake I ever made was hiring people. I pull up to his house. I sleep every fucking day. I go in like, dude, you're supposed to be up. I'll be out in 2 minutes. You wouldn't think that's possible, but he would come out in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, he would definitely do the Superman move.
Yeah, we had $57. Somebody give me $57. Shit, not many show up in time. Yeah, we he would if you were going to the store to get a soda and come back, he would seriously go to sleep for that amount of time.
Oh, no doubt.
I'd be like, hey, I'm running down. I'm gonna fill up the truck because we have
Oh,
the up when you come back. I'm like, what do you mean wake you up when you come back? Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll be going 6 minutes.
you got to get the 6 minutes in.
Wake you up. Well, that's what drug addicts do is they nod off. One by on computer job, legit passed out for a couple hours since the shift started. Yeah. What's opinion on Max Vacker? I don't know who is Max
I have no clue.
Verstappen. Well, I watch there's a guy that live streams he walks around, is it Kensington, Philadelphia? It's a really
Kingston. Oh, yeah, Kensington area in Philly.
Kensington, and it's a fentanyl.
Yeah,
I mean,
people are just hunched over and all that shit. Yeah.
so I had to look up what that is. That's called the fentanyl fold.
Yep.
They lose so when you do enough fentanyl, you lose control of your spine and your muscles, and you bend over halfway and your hands touch the ground, but yet you don't fall completely down.
Nice.
And he walks around, and there's people standing folded over on every corner, and I just like so bad I just want to go over and go like that and just.
Yeah, but my problem is with my back, I can only go so far because there's rods in it. So it'll be the fentanyl lean.
Vackers. I don't know if somebody's calling us a Vacker. Yeah, it's the capital of drug use. They do it with horse tranquilizers. Yeah, you should watch that guy. I guess he wears a phone on his chest. I don't know that it's a GoPro, but he just walks around and he'll just stop and turn and just sit there, just staring at 5 or 6 drug addicts laying on the ground.
Yeah, until he gets jumped by one of them for money, and then that feed will go. Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
You're from Philly, Andrew? So I forget what his name. I think his thing is live in Kensington. I've heard bad.
It is Kensington. I believe it is Kensington.
Yeah.
I used to go down to Philly for Pat's Steaks for the cheesesteak sandwich.
Talia still needs $57. Yeah, I believe it. Ketamine is the horse tranquilizer.
I thought that was a cat tranquilizer, Special K. They started calling it back when we were a little younger.
Bus stops are filled with needles like stairs. Yeah, I know. It's really it's very sad that what's coming in.
You got to give a shout out to Pat's King of Steaks if you're from Philly, bro. You go down there, there's a way to order, and if you don't order that way or you're trying to think about how to do it, they throw you out. They throw you out of the line. You got to say wet onions, wet out, or just I need 2 cheesesteaks wet. Boom, and you go down, you pay. I was there one weekend, fucking line around the corner, and some idiot decided to, oh, what should I get? He says, how about nothing? Get the fuck out of here. And that was the end of it. It's like, they don't give a shit, bro.
Del Cilantros is where we need to go. Cheesesteak sandwiches are awesome. Well, we used to go down to the bodegas in the Bronx for weed. That when really that's all that they
Yeah, that's
sold.
all you could get. Yeah.
And I remember one guy, you had to take he had magazines. Obviously, he's behind a screen. He had magazines on the right in front of you. You took how much you wanted, you put it in the magazine, the $10 or whatever, folded it up, you slipped to him, and then he put a fucking dime bag in the magazine and sent it back up to you. You take that out and you put the magazine back.
Imagine now with all the cameras around, forgive me, busted immediately, but it's legal, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I know. Remember, I met Lewis in the Bronx. Hey, have a good day, Lloyd.
Yes.
So, all right. Thank you. We'll see you in the morning. Every morning. Beastie Boy stuff. The movie show. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. That's back in the day. That's the way it was. And
Everything.
when I did the bread route, I remember pulling up when I met that guy Lewis. I remember pulling up. He goes, "Hey man, you need some weed?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." What are you talking about? Like that? He goes, "No, like weed." He goes, "You need quarter pounders?" like that.
Quarter pound, yeah, like a quarter
Well,
pound of cheese.
they had them in the garbage can for all right for people who never bought drugs in the old days. We always had it. There was no texting. There was no phones. You didn't warn anybody. We literally had to go show up at a corner somewhere where you knew somebody might be standing. And sometimes there would be a line. And you would go up, you'd get vetted. The person would look at you. They didn't have anything on them. They looked at you, they checked you out. If they figured that you weren't a cop, you gave him the money and he went to a garbage can that was nearby. So they never carried it on them. They would keep it in a garbage can on the street and come and get it and give you just that and send you on your way.
That was it.
And Lewis was actually killed on that corner, I think about an hour after I had met him. And then somebody else took over the corner, of
Of
course.
course.
Yeah, well, that's they used to fight for corners. You got to go there. Pat's is nothing compared to them. Where is it? That's it. So is this in Philly? I'm guessing you
Yeah, absolutely.
guys are
I know
talking.
what he's talking about. I got to get down there again. Definitely.
They stash in the garbage can. Yeah, or sometimes under it. Like you would give a guy money and he would walk over and they would have a garbage can on the street that they would have set up with whatever. Didn't matter what you were getting. They walk over, they would take out only that. So they never had any large amount on them. Yes. Good morning, Edward. Old men.
Yep, absolutely.
What's old? Anything over 50? Old to you guys? Must be. I felt old when I was 50. 61 now. Jim's the baby.
Yeah, 56.
Said he was asking me how old you are.
Yeah, you probably didn't even know.
You're my brother.
Well, we know that, but you didn't know that. But you didn't know my age.
No, I didn't. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think you did.
I don't know birthdays. I don't know anything. How many years have I known you? How many years have I wished you
Oh
happy?
my God. Never. You
Almost.
never wished me a happy birthday in 30 years,
I use
35 years.
I usually ask you about 5 days later. I go, hey, didn't you have a birthday coming up here? I think
I
I.
don't even bother.
It's
At
like
this,
I don't have birthdays. Yeah, they don't.
nah, it's a countdown at this stage of the game.
You guys just graduated. No, 82. You guys remind me of my dad, and he's like 64. Well, I'm like 61, so close enough, right?
Yeah. Yeah, in the 80s, man. Wouldn't trade that friggin' era.
Ram or two. Well, when crack had its heyday, when we were in our 20s,
Mm-hmm.
people didn't even want cocaine anymore. Every corner sold crack, and that was it. And remember Billy Kelly? They knew when
Oh, yeah.
27 and still fighting for life. Yeah, you got a long way to go. Life is a battle for sure. um, who was I talking about?
Billy
Oh,
Kelly.
Billy Kelly. If they knew you were a jackass and you went down to the Bronx to get crack, we had a friend that came back with broken up peanuts one time in a jar. Remember, they took peanuts and
Mm-hmm.
they sold it.
Because he was an idiot.
Yeah, and he was smoking it, and he was telling Frank he was getting high. He was like, he goes, Bill, that's fucking peanuts. He goes, I can see it. He goes, I don't think so. He goes, I think I'm getting high.
Yeah, he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, that's for sure.
Well, that just shows you the power of your brain. Crack is fun. Well,
Perception. Yeah.
it can be. The first hit is fun, and then after a while, when I think we've probably covered everything. I hope my mother never watches this.
Oh, imagine.
I need to block her. Well, she'll find out things that she doesn't want to know about her son for sure.
It's a little too late for that.
Yeah. We should see if I can get a third person on this screen, and we'll invite my brother.
Oh, no, I'd have to get off. I couldn't take it. I could not take Mr. Wonderful because he's so fantastic.
Yeah, he is. Every once in a while, I mention you. I'm like, I'll tell him something. I'm like, hey, so and so died. Like when you report to me that his
Uh-huh.
friend sober for 15 years, Andrew. I'm jealous. I smoke weed. I'm not an alcoholic, but I haven't been sober for 15 years. Good for you, man. You guys are amazing. I'm subscribing. Thanks. Every morning, 6:30 to 7:30 for now. For
That's
any
what is you? What are you? Central time? You're not Central time. You're. The frig
Chicago,
are you?
yeah, Chicago Central.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm Eastern.
Yeah.
Duh.
So
Yeah.
6:30 Central. I was sitting out here by myself looking around. One day I turned it on, started bullshitting to nobody. And then Jim was doing nothing, so I figured we should here, hold on. Who's awake and bake? This is the first for the day. I should know better, but I don't.
What else is new?
So this is probably mostly sativa. This is to get going for the day. We have many dispensaries around here. Now we walk in over the counter.
Just pick it up and walk out. How much?
Mega dabs. You know, somebody had. I love to wake and bake on the weekends. Yeah, somebody showed me about dabs, and it just seems like a lot of work. I would love to do it, but there's like all kinds of equipment and shit.
I see. Now I'm confused. When you talk about a dab, I'm thinking of acid.
They, no, they do dabs like people used to do freebase. None of them are going to remember what freebasing is.
No, forget about it. We might have to put a
And
definition.
yeah, freebasing was before crack. You had to have a chef. Remember Lou was the chef?
Absolutely.
You had to have a chef, otherwise you ruined it. You'd buy a few $100s worth of cocaine. Somebody would cook it up and turn it into a couple of grams. Dabs are usual, and you do it the same way. A lot of work, rather just pack some good old fashioned, but a nice bite.
Then you
I
had
know.
the hash oil.
What do you guys do for live or for live? I'm an inspector. I'm an insurance inspector. Jim is retired. What do we do live performances? Nothing. You're looking at it.
This is it. Jim's lucky he can walk.
I drive for a living a lot of hours. I used to. So I would talk to Jim in the car a lot. And since I stopped driving, we're both sitting around. So we figured we'd just do this. It's not legal yet, Jess,
Where?
in Australia.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Look, he thinks we're brothers.
Wow.
Close.
Yeah, close enough.
You remember the famous, are you guys brothers?
Nope.
No.
No, no. Go away, please. We have no time for you.
You do need it in Australia. You know what? People have made a lot of money. It saved a lot of economies. Weed here.
Shit, we always said until they figure a way to tax it, that's when it'll be legal.
Jessica, I inspect marijuana facilities, cannabis operations, grow facilities where they make rosin and wax. They're popping up all over the. Probably smoke good weed again, but they need to come back with dad weed or like Mexican brick weed.
Maui Wowie, Panama Red. What do you want to do?
Who remember? So Andrew must be old enough to remember where you had to have a tray and you put all your weed
Yeah,
on
take the seeds out and the stems.
record color covers. You rolled it around. By the time you were done, you were happy to have shake. Like that was by the time you got the stems and seeds. Shake was the weed. Like when you got shake, that was your bag of weed.
That was it.
I know. And then you guys were all too young. Then they started calling it Sensimilia. So when you used to get weed, you could get Mexican brickweed, or you'd be able to get Sensimilia, which Sensimilia is, I think, Latin for without seeds. So all weed is now Sensimilia. They used to call it that because of the shit weed.
Oh, the
Until
skunk weed.
I talk up for YouTube for a year, came back with 52,000. Mr. Stepper. So everybody uh, that is on here today, I will go through and if you comment or you subscribe to me, I'll comment and subscribe to you back. I love going through all your guys' personal stuff that you have posted. So I'll come and take a look at you. 52,000. What do you mean you came back with 52,000 subscribers? You just disappeared, and when you signed back on, you had that many people. Is that what you're saying? Charlene, good morning, Charlene. A lot of people chatting today. $35 an ounce. Well, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
And then it got more expensive, and then it got cheaper. Now you can't give weed away around here because all the dispensaries have sales on stuff. I mean, you could go get good weed from the dispensary for $20 an eighth now. Private people can't sell it for that much. Everybody grows it around here because we all have property. They decriminalized it, so it's only a $200 fine, even if they catch you growing up to 5 plants that are any size. So it's like
It's all
a lot.
about the money.
Well, when they decriminalized it, everybody around here started growing it, thinking that they were going to sell it. And then once people were able to go to a dispensary, they didn't want to buy it from private people anymore, and they pretty much put like private dealers out of business. They all thought it was going to be a good thing. Oh, it's legal, we'll all grow and we'll all have it. Well, the more you have of it, the cheaper it gets.
Well, they saturated the market with it. That's
Yeah.
what they did.
Dispensaries have 35% tax. Yeah, exact. Frankfurt, Germany. Well, in Cook County is fuck. Yeah. Well, Cook County is a whole different country. We don't. Well, the rest of Illinois considers Chicago a different country.
Yeah, oh, without a doubt.
Well, I have to go up there for business sometimes, and when I'm running out the door, my wife has to remember. She's like, "Hey, leave your gun here." She goes, "It's not you. You can't carry up there." It's like, God damn it. So whoever goes up to Chicago, leave your gun at home and take bear spray. That's the next best thing. Bear spray in the interior door panel right next to me. Yeah. A flower 8 and minimum $10. The eighth is like 40 here before 10. Charlene, Central Illinois, and Jim is from the East Coast. $30 an ounce. Well, I look for specials. It's too expensive. Like if I'm going to go to the dispensary, I just look ahead of time and see what they have on sale. But you still can go there and still pay $250, $300 for an ounce.
I would think you look for coupons in a goddamn dispensary.
I'm not. Well, yeah. Whenever you sign on, you have to say you're 21 before you come in, and they say, "Do you want to see today's specials?" And then they list.
No, I've been in a couple. I've been there. I got weed for people up in Massachusetts.
$5 from a shop. What did they sell it by the gram? Can I go into a dispensary? Any of you that is out there? $2 grams. So I can go into a dispensary and order grams. They just started around here selling. You can get shake for less. You can get popcorn buds. That's a little less. You can get a half ounce here for $70, which that's kind of cheap, I guess. So we all drug addicts? No, not really.
Yeah.
In a way, dependent on things.
Yeah. What?
I don't know what I would do without coffee in the morning. This is a drug. Weed isn't a drug. Yeah, I guess it's how you look at it.
Bozo. You're true in that bozo thing.
I am classic argument. Weed is a plant. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. You're right.
Was put here by God. I can use it. So this thing is starting to crap out. I got this on special too. What happens when you get them on special is I think they're old and they start to. See, it's dead. California, you get 3 grams from $10 at the smoke shop. Really? Weed is a plant. So look, this thing just went dead.
Done. Did you at least plug it in or no?
It probably needs to charge. The little light going on at the bottom.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. Yeah, it's running on the last. So something like this. This is a gram in here. This is like 90% THC. Well, this is a sativa. Okay, Foster. That's why. If I was doing indica, I'd be going back upstairs to sleep. I got this on special for like $30. This will last a couple of weeks. $30 worth of weed I could smoke in a day. So the vapes are much more economical. I opened up a glove compartment on a car one day, and I swear to God, it was full level with these level to the top of old ones. They smoking them and putting them in. Hey, anybody who likes, yeah, I believe it. Should I marry or not? Nowadays, getting married is business. People are getting married, then after so much a year, divorce 2 out.
Damn right, man. Well, here's the thing with when you get married. It's like being a magician because if you decide to leave, half of everything you have is gone. So think of it that way. Make sure she's a good person, someone you could trust, going to war with. But nowadays, I don't think those women exist anymore.
you may go through 2 or 3. I'm on number 3. This is it.
Well,
What?
I'm still on number one, but number one wants to kill me every day. So it's bad when she buys a bullseye T-shirt from me.
Nicotine is good for the brain.
That's what they said. Believe it or not, they said nicotine was good for the brain. Don't you watch House, bro? That friggin' doctor show, whatever.
The guy with the limp. No, I don't.
Yeah. I can relate because I limp all the time too. My back kills me.
So what is nicotine? Is it an anti-inflammatory? What
Well, it's yeah, it's some kind of anti-inflammatory. It
what's up?
really,
What's up on off Marmalite? Hey, MJ, discuss the struggle of the protolariat, please. I'm gonna have to look that up. I swear
what
to
is
God.
pluriaterate anyway? Well,
I'm a
if they said it, give us the definition. We discuss whatever you want.
yeah. On off. What flag is that? Is that Italian or Mexican? That's Mexican, isn't it? I
Yeah,
see a
yeah,
little
it's either that
north
or Irish.
or Irish. Yeah. Forgive me. My phone. This phone is so small that I can barely look like an idiot squinting. What's Zin? You're a huge Zin fan. Explain to old guys. I want to know what
Yeah, what is then?
prolaria. Can't even see. Hey, what's up, Mr. Rogers? Said hi. India. Okay, Indian. Got it.
Oh, okay, I was off.
Nootropic makes your brain function faster. Huh.
Also, like that blue shit that whatever they call it, that it's in a bottle.
I see. Sly, Sly, Slick and Wicked. 357. I like that. Sly, Slick and Wicked. You,
Yeah, I
man,
hit the wrong button.
man or woman? Jim is technically challenged. I am sort of.
Without a doubt.
What yesterday? I'm still laughing. I told Sin I got off. I said Jim lost his sound. Somebody called him a boomer.
Oh, no, I'm an Xer.
Yeah. Well, that's what my grandkids. They say it as an insult. They call you a boomer as an insult. It's like that. Well, that's what I fucking am. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, you're a boomer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of jizz beards. Yeah, that's whatever. Way back area. Where in India are you? JK. Zen, like a little packet you put in your lip. Ah.
Like
Okay.
tobacco? Like those tobacco patches, I would
My
imagine.
parents want me to get married, but friends are struggling after. Why are your parents forcing you? Are you in a religion or a country where you have a arranged marriage? Jadu, I hope I'm saying it right. Jadu. Who is your football teams? Well, out here would be the Bears
Let me see.
and the Jets and the Giants for Joe.
No, not even. They're not from New York. They're New Jersey. Buffalo Bills, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Julian, you work for the Indian Army? Well, I guess everybody in the Indian population would thank you for your service, sir.
Well,
Kind of like
they almost
uh,
went to war with Pakistan.
sort of like half the people on YouTube are Indian.
What happened now? I can't see everything here. Hold on.
Inside my. All right, you guys don't get nasty.
What do you say to you? What do you say about me?
Going back and forth about India, I guess. I'm with those.
Oh, okay.
I'm with those '90s alien cult guys. India versus Pakistan. Who do you think is going? For what? When you
Well,
guys talk football, you're talking about their football is not our football. They're talking,
soccer.
yeah, football
Yeah, please.
with the Nike shoes. Yeah, I think if it's the right girl, you should get married. So if your parents are forcing you, does this girl have a what's it called, a dowry? You're gonna get Heaven's Gate. Where's that? Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate, I remember.
2 billion Indians serves to be expected. That's like 20% of the world's population. There. My God,
We fight over Kashmir.
man, Heaven's Gate. That one cult.
Well,
49
Jehovah Witness is a cult.
49ers. That's not Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team, right?
No, that's
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah. No, I had a wife that was a huge football fan. We know who she is.
Oh, please don't
Yeah,
bring up that name.
Izzo's and Izzo. My wife, I had a wife that used to like football, and she used to watch it with my friend because I wasn't much of a
Yeah,
fan. I,
she was a
I
Redskin fan, or now they call them the Guardian. I don't know, Guardians or whatever the fuck they are. And Dum Dum was a Jet fan.
Mm. I'm no Freemason, buddy. I don't even. You know what? We have Freemasons around here. I don't think I'm still clear on what it is exactly that they do. Or I know that.
They probably
I,
control the world.
how many wives have you guys had? I have had 3. I'm on number 3. This is it for real.
Well,
Pro-
what the hell are you gonna do? You're gonna be dead. You're in your 60s.
Jim would have more than the one that he does, but this one won't leave, so he can try again.
Exactly. And I'm not going to at this age. What the hell? It's like changing seats on the Titanic.
Yeah, just don't have kids. Like, you know what I would say? Who's a Jago? Don't have kids, because if you don't have kids, then it's like breaking up when you want to get divorced. Everybody splits their shit and leaves. As
Yep.
soon as you have kids, that's it. You're married to that person forever, whether you like it or not. It's it's not a. It's sometimes it's not always bad, but I love my stepkids. They're like my children, but we have to deal with somebody who's their father forever because he's their father, and that's it. How is Papa Trump? Can you sing the official Fortnite song? I have a granddaughter that loves Fortnite. I didn't know there was a song. If I knew it, I would sing it for you.
What is Fortnite?
How is Papa Trump?
Don't
Trump is
know. I think
don't know.
he's in England. What is Fortnite? I don't even know what that is.
That's that game that they. It's popular like Roblox. They build
I don't
stuff.
even know what roadblocks are.
I had 4 kids, so I kept 2, and the other 2 I don't give a fuck.
Oh, great. Those are the ones that come and kill you when you get older for the money.
Playback era. You like him better than Joe Biden? Yeah, everybody's got their good and bad points. I what
Well,
I realized is I don't believe that there's anybody who's there for me, and whatever benefits I reap from whatever I'm doing, I do. But I don't believe that out there that is actively planning for my personal life to get better.
all about it's the golden rule. He has the gold rules. That's what it comes down to.
Jay Hesse. It is, what is it? Quarter after 7 here, Central Time.
Yeah, and it's quarter after right here. So
I'm 15. I play Fortnite. Yeah. Jay Hesse. Where are you? Trump going, be in India soon. Yeah. I'm kind
of
of
course.
I'm kind of indifferent to him at the time. We've talked about this before. I'm not too political. If I do vote for somebody, I do it based on whatever facts there are, and then I hope for the best. If he doesn't win, I don't hate the other guy. I'm not upset. I try to put my on whoever is leading the country for everybody's sake, and you know, it's like baseball when in the World Series, somebody wins, you don't fucking kill each other after. You wish the other guy well, and you wait till the next World Series.
Yeah, because they don't give you a check if you win the World Series. I can see if I was getting a check. If I don't get a check, I get aggravation.
All right, it's Jesse. You're in the Philippines. Uh,
Philippines.
Interactive and wholesome. Thank you. Fortnite is third person, where the goal is to stay alive and 100 play. Yeah, that's right. That's how you pronounce it, Jesse. All right, Jesse. So we are on every day from 6:30 to 7:30 Central Chicago time. Don't forget to sub. You can come for 5 minutes. You can listen. You can talk. If anybody has a subject that they want to bring to the table, feel free to bring it up. That's what we'll talk about. Our minds are empty anyway. We're looking
Yeah,
for,
they're done.
yeah, to
Cooked.
leave. I just have my own dumb, boring life in my head every day. I love to hear about different people's jobs especially. Love to hear what everybody's doing. Fortnite doesn't show up on my Google. Bombay.
Mm,
Have you ever been out of India? On off. I'm going to call you on off. Philippines. Jesse, what's going on over there? That's a democracy, right? Philippines.
yes.
I believe so. I know people from here go there and come home with wives. I have 2 friends who actually went to the Philippines and come home with wives. They told me that's where they were going. I'm like, he said, I'm going to the Philippines. I'm like, why? I'm going there to get married. I said, oh, do
Oh,
you have?
fantastic.
Yeah. I said, well, do you have somebody in mind? No, not really. He said, there's a lot available out there. He said, I'm going to bring home a wife, and he did, and they're still married. Loves the
That
shit.
Thailand too, man.
Yeah, 20 years. It's not a. He didn't come home with a little man boy, and if that's what he wanted to do, that's fine. But he came with great girls. They're still married to this day, probably 20 or 30 years. You can only Google the band Kids. 814. Kiss. Ah,
I remember their first album. My God.
I've never been to India. Um, I've only been out of the country twice. I went to Jamaica once, Canada a couple of times.
Well,
Last time,
Canada's a long story.
yeah, last time I was in Canada, I was detained for a few hours. We thought it would be a great idea. We were in upstate New York. We were fishing. We were on a fishing trip. We thought it would be a great idea at 2 in the morning to go across the border into Canada and wander around smoking a joint with New York plates. So that didn't work out well. They
No.
immediately, yeah. He asked me one question. I don't even remember what it was when I pulled up. He asked me one question. I answered it, and he said, "You take that man." He goes, "And you pull over right over there in that spot." He goes, "And you wait for an officer to come out." Oh, fuck me. We
Always
were
goes back to Izzo.
we were there for always back to Izzo. I'm sure they looked at him and thought these guys are.
Up to no good. That dumbass.
What funny is I had a joint in the ashtray. It was visible. I couldn't even touch. Like there was cameras and everything. I didn't even touch it. It was sticking in the ashtray the whole time. And he said when you parked the van, they called us. We were waiting in the van and they waved us to come to the thing. So Izzo and I got out. We got out, and I said to him, I go, "What should I do?" I go. He goes, "Just leave the joint." So we left it in the truck. We went in there. They kept us for 4 or 5 hours, lectured us. Some judge called us, lectured us, never searched us, never searched the truck. They said, "Okay, you're good." They said, "Go back in your truck and go about your business." I said, "Can we stay in Canada if we want and go?" And he goes, "Well, yeah, you're cleared." We got in that truck and we turned that motherfucker around and went right immediately back across the border to New York. And I went, "I'm done with Canada."
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we look like we were there. Good. You don't realize it. Hey, yes, Laura, what's your question? My wife, Alice Cooper. I love Alice Cooper.
Yeah, so do I.
Even still,
Alice Cooper and somebody else mentioned Kiss. So that's our.
Laurie. I don't know how to pronounce that. Laurie, what's your question, dear? Yeah, I actually started listening to Alice Cooper later on in life, and he talks quite a bit. He's interviewed on podcasts and
That's
stuff.
one smart dude.
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. I remember the right time there, Jesse. I love the Philippines. Um, I remember I saw him one time. Somebody was interviewing him, and he didn't have all the makeup and everything on, and they were like, "So you dropped that persona of yours with the snakes and everything," and he looked at the guy and he goes, "Man," he goes, "That's a gimmick." He goes, He goes, "You think I really live that way?" He said, "I don't." He goes, "I did that for entertainment." He goes, "That was
Yeah.
part of the." And Louis B from
Yeah, of
Port.
course.
His dad was a house painter. Alice Cooper had a house in Greenwich. He painted it at the time when he was famous, one of the painters. And he goes, "Man," he goes, "we did some ceilings in rooms in that house black." He goes, "There's a room that's completely black." He said, "I think they're going to have people put on something after that." Alice Cooper is such smart. Where are you from? Laurie, we are from, for your purposes, Chicago area, a little south, and New York City area.
And Safe is back. Did you miss Safe?
Yeah, is he here today?
Yeah, he's here.
Dave, how you doing, buddy? Hello to both of you. Good morning. I was wondering about you. I got your name right, finally. Glad you could be with us on this nice Friday morning. Here, I always show everybody my view. No sunrise today. I'm expecting rain. No dogs shitting.
Thank
No
God.
no cats visiting. Kurdistan. Is that near? Is that near Kazakhstan? I don't even know how to say it. I follow. There's a couple of really good MMA fighters that have come out of there. I can't even say their names. They go train in the mountains and shit.
You mean Kyrgyzstan or whatever hell it's called?
Yeah, yeah. They show them training, throwing around boulders and logs and shit, running up mountains. Kurdistan?
That's probably it.
That's probably it. Not in particular. I because I watch MMA fighting, I know that there's some fighters from that part of the world that are very good at what they do. That's the guy that beat. He's from Kazakhstan. Is that how you say it? He's the one that beat
McGregor.
McGregor. Yeah, I'm gonna smash your boy.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying McGregor. Yeah, I'm gonna smash. Yeah, no.
yeah. No, you're not. Those guys are wicked, and he's got brothers. They're all being trained at some camp. He's got brothers and cousins. They all come from the same place. Those guys, like, they don't feel pain. I don't even know what it is. It's like when that guy gets a hold of you, that's it. It's over. And he doesn't believe in stopping. He doesn't believe in tapping out. He's like, that's it. You fucking tapped out. Yeah, they do throw logs, uh, boulders, logs, anything, each other.
There's this one MMA fighter who was, well, I think from Croatia, was a anti-terrorist. He was on an anti-terrorist team, and they got into the ring, and Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan. He says, "Now this guy is a real killer. He says, he's killed people, and this other guy's trying to stare him down. It didn't work."
Right? Yeah. Some people are built for fighting. Opinion on Greece and Turkey? I don't know. I know Greece is. I know Greek people are a lot like
Well, it's the
Italian.
birth of democracy. Was it the birth of democracy?
Well, they have the same. They have the same traits as Italians. I would say their family and the way that they are is kind of very similar. I've known quite a few Greek people who own diners in my travels, and as I talked to them, I realized we were very similar. And actually, Jewish people are very similar to Italian family structure,
Except for one thing.
minus Jesus.
Well, besides that, and the point is, when it comes to money, they don't screw you over. They don't screw each
Yeah.
other over. They circle the wagons. Italians screw you over immediately.
What are you doing? What are you and your boy doing this day? You're going to fight? You and your boy are going to train and fight? Catch you later, on off. Thank you for coming. We'll see you in the morning. Maltese, similar to Italian as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, find
Malta.
it's Greek families are very close knit. They all live in the same house. Like my mother didn't want me to leave. Like most kids, the parents can't wait for them to get out. Italian families will have you fucking stay there forever. I was like, my mom was like, "Oh, you're moving out already? Why don't you stay for a while?" And it's like they'll just live. If I had told my mother I wanted to live with her forever, she would have been fine.
Well, that depending on the 357 story. When you blew a hole through two walls and a door.
And then they don't watch it. So
Then I don't like you anymore.
I've had an accident in my house with.
Accident.
Hang on. I work for Capital Group Company, U.S., as a software engineer. Wow. Remotely from India. U.S. people are really energetic and helpful. No politics, nothing compared to India. Really? Jadu. No politics? So, how do you guys feel? I want to, anybody from another country, how do you guys feel about our politicians and our system in general? Like, I don't care if you like Trump or not, but you agree with Republican Party, Democratic parties. How do you view our politics from somewhere else in the world? K-pop fan. Hey, hello. K-pop.
What's K-pop? Like cereal?
K-pop isn't that? You're an old man.
I
Even
am an old man. What do you want from me?
even I know K-pop is a Japanese group. I think,
No, I
or
think it's Korean.
is that a type? Is that a type of music? K-pop fan, explain to us what K-pop is.
I I thought it was cereal.
I hear all these things from my I have grandkids that are uh, 4 years old, 18, and all the things that you guys are saying. It's Korea. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the third world out of our country. So Korea, South Korea, obviously.
You think you'd be from North Korea? Really?
Exodus the Prophet. Who's Tony Balls? Shout out to Tony Balls. We don't know who that is, but we'll fucking shout out to him. I love that name, Tony Balls. Sounds like a New Yorker. Sounds like one of Jim's friends. Who you going to see today? I'm going to have coffee with Tony Balls.
Yeah, Tony Balls and Vinny Bag of Donuts and oh please, God forbid.
How you?
Guineas are the worst.
Tony Balls. All right, Christian. Izzy C. How you guys doing? We're doing all right. It's Friday. I probably have half a day work today. Wake and bake. Over my coffee. Get out of here. Yep.
I should take one podcast eventually, maybe next summer. Go down to the city, Arthur Avenue.
Yeah, from perspective in Australia, it seems that it's like one big football game. Yeah, well, that's what it is. I don't care
That's
much.
all it is. But the people are the ball. That's the difference.
Nathan's old school. Wants Confederacy. I'll take it.
The South will rise again.
When Lou went there, we had a friend, the one who's dead. He went to Louisiana to college, and when he came back, he just looked at it and he goes, "I'm telling you," he goes, "those people down there," he goes, "they truly believe the South is going to rise up again against the North." He goes, "They believe it." He goes, "It's just a matter of time."
They say it all the time. The South will rise again. Okay, whatever. I was in Gettysburg one time. God, I don't want to bother you.
Jim, you have no.
What? I got no what?
Rod says that you have no foreskin. You want to share with him?
No foreskin. No. Yeah, you're right, Rob. I got nothing.
Are you saying we're circumcised? Is that it?
Yeah, clankers? I'm circumcised. That shit's been going a long time ago.
What? They don't circumcise people anymore, kids?
Of course they do. But you get a choice now. Back when we were just popped out, there was no choice. You're getting your dick cut off. Okay.
K-pop fan, yeah. Well, yeah. The whole thing seems, and they do it really quick, and they snip it, and then you just, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I can promise you, I don't have a foreskin. I don't.
That's what. It's gone.
It's been gone for 56 years. What do you want from me? It's not my choice.
Because you're Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like a football game. People just take sides that they don't even know. You know, I use the term, my son was circumcised, my twins were not, A6, we'll have issues. Yeah. Well, that was the thing. I think they did circumcisions for health reasons.
Yeah, because you would get infected.
Dial Doe. Shout out to Dial Doe. Dildo.
I give up, bro. I should just go up now with you.
Good.
Dial Doe.
Dildo, you are one of the most creative people that we've met today. Don't forget.
Yeah, but Dial Doe, bro. Really?
Yeah.
Is the screen that small?
That dildo is welcome in our chat every morning. How about that?
Why not?
You are our morning dildo. 6 cents a million. What do they do with the foreskins? They have a little jar. They have a jar. They have a mason jar in the thing, and he keeps throwing one in there all the time. And then when they get it full, they pick them. And yeah, and they
pick them.
They send it to starving children in Africa.
Oh, of course, they deep fry them. It's like calamari.
Make chipped beef on toast. Yeah, that's a military thing.
Yep.
Dad told me he used to have in the
shit on a shingle.
God.
That's what they called it.
Yeah. Man. Garbage. Welcome, garbage. Look, stockless. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm sorry if there's any women on here. I don't want this to be offense, but as a kid growing up, nobody ever told you that there were two different. Hey, K-pop, have a nice day. Nobody tells you that there's two styles of penis, depending on your religion. You know, as a kid growing up, I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself, man, it looks like somebody cut me. I can't figure out. Plenty of foreskin talk on this channel. My sort of place. It's whatever, man. That's what we strayed off to. And I always looked and I'm always thinking, man, I swear to God, it's almost as if somebody cut me down there and I can't figure out, you know, and then later on you find out that they did. At this point in life, I don't care. Hey, your sound is off, Boomer.
My sound? I'm not a boomer.
What do you keep doing? Sound goes off like.
Is my sound on now?
Big enough so the head exited the skin and emerged like a spark. all the time, just every day, Jordan, like just walking around like.
Well, again, could it be Frank channeling through him, being naked, running up the street when we were younger?
Lockdown. What's an average American? Yeah, average American, 9 to 5. Can't wait till Friday night so they can start drinking and pay off the bar tab. have a couple of days off, and start their miserable fucking job Monday morning again that they can't stand. That's the average American, I would say.
Oh, without a doubt. And hang out with people who can give two shits about you.
Cancer? What do you mean cancer?
Maybe a sign.
Don't get cut. Ah, okay. I take a piss. This foreskin comment was interesting. See how people handle it. You two are absolutely less. Hurt myself. Rod Todd, I'll be subbing to you too. We have no inhibitions here. We'll talk about anything. If you're upset, you don't like the subject matter, leave. Come back later.
Well, we could talk about the time that our boy Frank ran up the street naked.
Yeah, we have a friend that
Had.
I guess we knew he wasn't circumcised because every once in a while he'd take off and run around the neighborhood. So
Hey, when the cops came, did you see a naked guy run? Yeah,
you have a
just pointed up the street.
Donald Trump picture on your wall, Hosea? Good morning, Angel. He would draw every once in a while. If he would get mad at anything, we had a friend who didn't. He wasn't an exhibitionist. He was mostly naked anyway all the time. He always had on just shorts. And if he would get in a fight with his girlfriend,
Oh yeah, he
huge thing,
pumped gas at Sunoco.
he would run down
Naked.
naked.
Yeah,
He would just come. He pulled up to Jim naked in a car. In
and wanted to give me a ride.
a,
No, thank you.
yeah.
I'll walk.
So we had a friend that like we could be anywhere. Literally, you could be anywhere at McDonald's, and he would run by you or pull up naked because he had just gotten in a fight with his girlfriend or anybody for that matter. His first instinct was to take off all the clothes and run around.
Take his clothes off. That's what he does. He
Oh,
pumped gas
I miss.
at Sunoco naked.
Yeah, good.
Threw his underwear on the windshield.
No shame, no shame whatsoever.
Zero.
Yeah,
And then argue. Why can't I run around naked? Run around naked. I don't know what to tell you.
amazing. Well, he had too much time on his hands.
Yes, too much time and too much clothes. Obviously, he's the one who remember when he drove on the train track and got hit by the train.
Yeah,
His car.
yeah. He was such a nut. Like some people are just crazy to the core. He was so crazy about keeping cars clean. He would jack up the car and take the wheels off of the car
Mm.
and actually clean the inside of the rims and then put them back on. Like he would polish the front end parts and stuff for hours and hours and hours in front of his house underneath the car just to take it for a ride and do it again.
The best is when he had the Cadillac and he had to wait till the 4 bells for the seatbelt went off before he could start the car. Oh, I have to wait for that. Why? Well, that tells you the car's ready. No, it tells you that you need a seatbelt.
Yep.
I hate to tell you, brother, we're 2 minutes over your 60 minutes.
Oh, all right. Well, we still got 9 people in here.
Okay.
Christian Carb Strong. Everybody, thanks for coming today. We usually do this for an hour for people who are coming in late. It's just before we head off for our day. I don't mind if
And get aggravated.
just get out. Yeah, well, it kind of winds me down. Usually I just walk around. This has been good therapy for me because usually I walk around the house dreading leaving the house or whatever. I shouldn't complain about my job. I really have a good job when I leave here and do it. It's part time, but I've been doing it so long. It's just very repetitious, and it's like when you do something mindlessly without a purpose and it becomes repetition, it just is.
Yeah, it's not food for thought or food for the brain, whatever the frig you want to call it.
Stormy Wings, what's up? Man or woman? Not sure. Can't tell. If you ever went through basic, you know privacy doesn't exist. Yeah, I
That's right. Well, they break you down for that.
foreskin chat before breakfast of champions. Yeah,
Shit, I thought K-pop was cereal.
my dad was in the Air Force, and that's not even the toughest branch. And he told me horror stories.
Oh, my old man was in the Navy. There was just a row of toilets.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah,
No dividers. You got to go. You sit down. Take a seat.
yeah. I never forgot. I don't know why this sticks out. I remember him telling me that medical care was lacking at there, and he goes, I remember. He goes, you couldn't get anything done. He goes, you got to hope that you weren't hurt or anything. He said, I had a guy that he goes, his tooth hurt so bad. He goes, he pulled that out with a fucking pliers himself. He goes, there wasn't even a dentist available. He goes, he ripped that tooth out in front of all of us. They said because there was no dentist on base. I was like, wow.
That's gotta, that hurts.
Make a toilet. Yeah. Remember Billy? We had a friend who was who delivered bread, Billy, and
Oh, the
he goes
mad one, yeah.
he goes in the middle of the night. He goes, I take a shit in a bread box. He goes, and I open the door. He goes, and I just kick it out onto the sidewalk. He goes, and keep going.
Gee, thanks, Bill. We needed to hear that.
Uh, any
He's
any
he's out by you now somewhere, or no? Yeah, I think he's out by in Illinois.
is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he just disappeared. Like me, I just disappeared from there.
gone.
He just disappeared. Yeah. You have no, guys. I don't know if anybody owns restaurants or if you're in the restaurant business or anything, but I inspect restaurants as part of my job, and I've figured out that there's a certain look that a place has on the outside and the dining room that I no longer need to go into the kitchen to know what I'm going to find in there. There's a certain smell, there's a certain way about it that when I was on the road, I think of half the places that we ate when we were fishing and doing all kinds of stuff. I go to those places now and I see what's happening in the back of there. I never again. It's amazing the what is happening where people are preparing your food and you
Oh no, I know. I owned a restaurant. Wasn't put what you know.
yeah. I I mean, anybody that's touching my food without gloves is just for. I never thought about it before until I went back and I saw people like sipping out of things and licking their fingers and continuing to cook and everything. And
Oh, without a doubt.
I would rather not know, honestly. Yeah, we did. We had a
Yeah,
Eugene. Oh, there's the Eugene learned the hard way. Then, yeah, we did have a tight group of friends. It's funny because Jim is 5 years younger. Jim is 5 years younger than me, and his class of friends sort of became friends with my class of friends through my brother, who's Jim's age, and everybody just kind of became one big,
it's a melting pot. Yeah.
one big melting pot. And we had a friend's house that we all used to meet, and everybody would just show up there, young, old, it didn't matter. You'd meet new people there. We'd be like, "Hey, I'll meet you at his house tonight," and he didn't even know
Yep.
coming. Especially on a boat. You look for the comfort of a toilet. That's funny.
That's true.
Well, now there's stuff to do on the toilet.
Yeah.
Before you couldn't wait to get out of there. Now somebody's in there reading and shit. I wouldn't dare go to the bathroom without my phone anymore. God forbid. It doesn't
No,
matter
I kind of.
if I have to go to the bathroom. It doesn't matter how bad I'm running around holding it. Look, well, I got to get my phone first. I can't go in there without a phone.
I know, like you're naked.
What do you got to look for? Yeah. Yep. Stormy. Jim and I really. We here. I'm going to show everybody now because it's light. So Jim and I's favorite thing our whole life was having a nice private bathroom just to get away from everybody. This is going to be my clubhouse. I showed it in the dark yesterday. It's going to be my clubhouse. We'll be doing morning chats from here when it's finished. I got insulation and crap in here still. All this is going to be finished off and exterior metal barn siding. And this is where
The key. The
that's
air resistance. That's all you need.
that's where the private shitter's going.
You need a shitter.
Right next to the window, which is tinted from the outside, so you can just do your business and look at the property. It's not
Hell, they don't.
it's
When you
not,
get this old, bro, you don't care who's looking.
it's not in yet. It's not
But it's
installed yet,
there.
but I have an industrial air mover that's going to go into the peak on this. It'll evacuate that entire area of that room, I think, in 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, it'll clear that room 100%. That's going to go up there. And there's going to be a metal manual power switch right by the shitter. So,
Like the string when you pull when you're in the hospital in case you get a problem.
so that whenever you're sitting there like that, boom, you put that on, the whole thing is evacuated.
Ah,
Looks
beautiful.
dope. Thanks, McCullough. I'm going to show you the back. So, hey, look at that. These are not anywhere near ready yet. This one's coming along a little more. Another couple of weeks on this one. That's where I will be looking out. This will be this will be the chat view. Well, you'll be looking at me, but this is where the new view will be. This is where I do in the morning, as I walk around on my property and try to figure out how I can make myself more fucking work.
Oh God.
Yeah. So this is all the shit that was in there that had to be removed to do the work. So there's the tinted window. There'll be a toilet right in front of that window. I call it the command center.
Definitely will be. I call it my future house.
Yeah. my stepdaughter already, when I showed her, we're like, hey, look, we're putting a bathroom in the clubhouse. She's got 3 kids, that young kids that drive her crazy. I showed her that like that. I'm like, hey, look what we're doing in the summer kitchen, because the kids used to camp in that. When they come over, they camp out. Some of them use that like a hard tent if they don't
Mm-hmm.
wet out or whatever. Um, One of them saw it and she's like, "Oh my god, this is my new apartment." She goes, I need to get away from my house sometimes. She goes, you're gonna find me in there." It's
Well,
like,
that's fine, but
got a
I'll
bath.
be there too.
That's what everybody says. Got a shitter. That's all I have.
That's all I need.
JD Vance and Pam Bondi 2028. Is that what we're doing? Do you think anybody would vote for JD Vance?
Yeah, right about now in this climate, yeah.
Ugh. And you think Pam Bondi is going to be
I don't think Pam Bondi's going to be picked as a VP. I doubt it, but you never know.
you don't?
You never know.
Well, when Ronald Reagan became president, everybody was like, "Holy shit! Look, a movie star." Look,
Yeah, the actor
these people have just heard of Ronald Reagan. Most of them.
Rubio, I could buy.
Yeah, I've always liked. I like Rubio in a way. I mean, he has. I think he's got a good temperament. I don't. I don't.
Yeah, for the
I don't
job.
forceful enough president, but
No, he would be the VP. He
I,
would not be a forceful president.
he has a good temperament for meeting people and doing diplomatic stuff. I have no problem with him. There's a lot of people I have no. I wish I could put a government together of good people and not
From both parties, yeah.
not pay attention to whether they were Republican or Democrat. Just completely forget that exists and just pick people who know what they're doing and are good at what they do.
Hmm.
JD seems sus. Oh, that is great. Sus. You know what sus means, Jim?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I just found out because my 4-year-old granddaughter was calling me that for the whole weekend that she spent here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even think she knew. And
I have to phone in a friend.
yeah,
I got to call up my daughter and say, what does this mean?
yeah, my wife chimes in from across the room. I hear it means you're suspect. She
Yeah,
can't trust you.
yeah. Throwing shade, shit like that. I don't fucking even know.
Well, of course we like cheeseburgers. Fuck,
It's American.
I don't like cheeseburgers. Yeah, that is American. What are some growing tips? Well,
I
women.
think he's talking
That's
about
not a
your
women.
plant.
Oh, I thought you meant for you personally.
No.
Um, Plants are always going to be limited to the size of the pot. I've had some. pH is correct. Doesn't matter how good everything. Soil and water pH isn't what it likes. Than the most elaborate lighting. So, given the choice, is secondary. Indoor growing brings with it its own problem.
Who's this Chip?
You're frozen, Boomer. I'm in the bush. My dad's building his camp. Yeah, I know, but still, it's it doesn't matter what a house looks like unless you're going to resell it. If you're building it, if I had to build this house from scratch, it wouldn't look like this. I'd live in a fucking camp.
Hell yeah.
This house is 20 years old. That's all I do is fix it. What's your opinion about the third input?
Now I don't know. What now
All right,
is that a different thing for this generation compared to what we thought the third input is, or we know what the third input is? I don't know.
or is the third input somebody's
Yeah,
butthole?
that's
Is that
what
what you're
I'm
getting at?
going. I know. Exit only, bro. Sorry.
Around it, Stormy went around it. Ah, the third input. Look at how much I'm learning here in the morning from young people.
Youth is wasted on the young.
Stormy, you can ask Jim. He will verify that my whole life I have been threatening to go move out into the woods
Oh,
and
without a doubt. I'm surprised you're not in Montana by now.
and build my own camp. What you're doing, man, I would love to do that. It just didn't work out that way. Life takes you a different direction. Now, Lou, I have to admit, he had the best. We have a friend that went to Alaska
Dead horse.
for Dead Horse Lat for 9 months.
9 months by himself in a camp.
Yeah, they built the camp. They had, I don't know, they brought in plywood or something, and they literally built a plywood camp. And he lived outside, got up to fit, like there's no breakfast. They When he wanted to eat, they went and fished. And I was surprised. I don't know, it's because he couldn't get back any sooner.
Well, he was by himself. Don't forget. He
It,
had nobody with him.
that I mean, that was truly amazing. We never thought I thought he'd never make it back. He's not going to survive. So, you guys, you hunt for your food and everything, right, Stormy? Fucking mosquitoes. I got my little lantern going. This is what keeps my bugs away. Sit out here with mosquitoes.
What time you got to go to work?
Well, right now, actually,
All right.
it's gonna take my old ass probably half an hour to get out of the house. So, three people left on. Guys, thank you very much for coming. I will visit later on today everybody's site that I can get back to. I'll look through the chats and sub to everybody. Thank you for the subs today. We'll be on every day for coffee in the morning, 6:30.
Except the weekends, though, because you say that's family time.
Well, are we going to do the weekends? You want to do
It's
tomorrow?
up to you. I don't give a shit.
All right, we'll see what. Let's do tomorrow.
All right.
We fish for our foods, but dang, we need beef. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, that's the one thing that I would get used to not having is beef. Well, can you get some nice venison? If you get some nice young uh, doe or whatever
They got some Kobe beef shit down there
there.
in Australia.
All right, Stormy. Bye. We're gonna go. Make sure you
All
come.
right.
Yep. I enjoy talking to everybody. We got new friends. Thank you, guys.
Take it easy, guys.
All right. We'll see you in the morning.
Later.
We're gonna try Saturday again. We'll see you.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.